Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first video, hi, I'm Alaina, and this is The Organized Money, where we talk about planning life and managing money. In today's video, we are going to be getting into my November monthly reset. I thought in this video, it would be a great time to refresh you on my exact system and how I use it. And I'm going to start with my notebook because I don't show my notebook often, but this is what I am currently using in order to keep up with the longevity of my system. What do I mean by that? This notebook I will keep for the long haul. So I could have information in this notebook for years. I will take things out. I will add new things in. If it gets full, I will store things from past or previous years. And I will keep this notebook just kind of ongoing. Since my planner is only used for the current month I am in, many times my notebook will have information in it that I might need over the entire year instead of just for the month. So currently with my notebook, it is divided up into multiple sections, and these are the sections that I basically need in my life. My cover is a Happy Planner cover. This is their quilted cover that I got years ago. I'm not sure if they still have this one, but if they do, I will link it in the description box. Once you flip it open, the first thing that you see is my Tom cover. Now this is my Tom 90 planner cover. Now this isn't the actual planner that's inside. I just really like this cover, so I wanted to add it in here. After that, I do have my business card holder. This one is from Tool, and it just has a bunch of business cards in here. Then it goes into my actual notebook. Now I have cleared out a lot of this information because a lot of this information is where I will keep a lot of sensitive things that I can't really keep in my planner, and it's mainly because I share a lot of my planner on social media, and I don't want to always have to cover up things that are in my planner. So I will put things in my notebook as well. So let's go through the sections. The very first section, it isn't labeled, but this is currently where I am using like my daily notes. So as things are coming up, I'm jotting them down here, and I usually will use my brainstorming notebook, which is this one, and this is what I have been using, but I am playing around with the idea of switching this notebook from the standard notebook that I have been using, the Leuchtturm notebook, to a disc-bound notebook. And that is just because I really love being able to move pages around. So I wanted to play around with this idea to see if I could carry this around instead of this notebook and see how it works out for me for the next month. If it works out well, then I am going to switch from this one to this one, and this will be my brainstorming section. The next section that I have in here is a bottom tab, and this is my home section. So this is where I will keep all of my home notes, home projects, anything that is relating to my home or to my family. I will jot that down in this particular section. The next section I have in here is for church. Same thing, notes regarding the church or anything that I may need to do for the church, it will go in this section, along with counseling notes and things of that nature. Then after that, we do have my goals section. Now I still have my goals from July in here. I didn't write out any goals for August, September, or October, but I am going to do it for November. And the main reason why I didn't do any goals for those particular months is because I was still working on these. So I felt like it wasn't really needed for me to actually create new goals. So now that I feel like I have these pretty much handled, I am going to create some new goals for the month of November. So I'll probably just recreate these same headers and do that again, but that will be a separate video. The next tab I have in here is for social media, and this is where I will just jot down any ideas, any video notes, or anything that I want to create. That will be in this particular section. I also have a section for my clients, and this is just writing out any client one-on-one meetings that I might have, and then I will just jot down anything that I might need to do for my clients if it's a custom planner that I am working on or their budget. I like to just write down my notes, and then that helps me to be able to remember everything that I'm supposed to do later on. And And the last section in here is my routines. Now this is just where I'm keeping a collection of all of the routines that I've created. I have planner routines, I have morning routines, I have evening routines, skincare, just a bunch of different types of routines in here, cleaning. And so I just add on to this particular list. I just did this video on my monthly self-care, just the different things that I wanted to do on a monthly basis, and I will link that video above if you wanted to watch this one and see all of the different things that I like to do on a monthly basis. So those are all of the sections in my notebook, and that is how I'm currently using my notebook. I really am loving this as a great aid to my planner. So now we are going to set up my planner for the month of November. And the first thing that I did was really just kind of jot down the different things that's working and not working. So I divided it up by my notebook and my planner. This is when I was just trying to figure out what sections I wanted to roll over into the month of November. Now, I told you all that I do this process every single month. Every single month, I will look at my planner, I will look at my notebook, I will look at my full system, and I will decide what's working for me, what's not working, what do I see coming up, what changes do I need to make. And I know each month might be too much for every single person. However, it definitely works for me. It helps me to really stay focused, and it helps me to feel refreshed every single time I'm opening up my planner. I love the fact that it's customizable. I love that I am able to change things up on the fly as I need to, and I love the fact that I can do this every single month and I don't feel stuck with my planner. So now that I have written down all of the small changes that I want to make to my planner, let's go ahead and get started. The very first section that I have in my planner is my schedule section, and this section is not going to change. I absolutely love this section in my planner. It definitely helps me to stay on top of every single thing that I want to do, and this serves as like my catch-all, my hourly planner, and as you can see, I have been using it just as such. So the way that I will do it is I usually will kind of map out everything that is happening within my schedule for the week, and then I will add my top to-dos at the very top here, and this is the very last week of the month. So what I am going to do is add in the month of November right behind this week. I am going to keep this one in here for now since we are currently not finished with this week yet, but I do want to add in the month of November right behind it. But like I said, this one is not changing. I really love this planner. It's my all-time favorite planner. If I had to pick only one planner and I only could use one, I have said it time and time again, this would be the one that I would keep. So that is it for that very first section. The next section is going to make a slight change. I have gone back and forth with this particular planner, whether I was going to keep it just strictly business or make it my to-do planner. And currently it has been working out better as a to-do planner, as a place where I can just put any and everything that I need to do for the upcoming week. I like having this along with my schedule planner because my schedule planner mainly keeps me on top of just my schedule, where I need to be and what time I need to be there. But this planner, my to-do planner, really helps me to stay on top of all of the things that I need to do in all of the different areas of my life. Now I have played around with sectioning it off and doing a business planner and a personal planner and having all of my work to-dos in that section and having all of my personal to-dos in its own planner. But lately, with my time and how pressed I have been for time, I realized that in my current situation that having a to-do planner is the best thing that I could do. So I'm going to take this out. We're going to take out this vertical style planner. And for the month of November, we are going to make this my to-do planner. So I usually will divide up my to-dos by the 3 sections. The top one will be dedicated to anything that I have to do personally. The second one, anything that I have to do for work. And the third one, anything that I have to do for church. And I will just keep them into their multiple sections, so then that way I can come right into this planner. I can see anything that I need to do for any one of those subjects. The next tab that I have in here is actually a bottom tab, and it is my future tab. So the main way that I keep up with future events, anything that's coming up beyond a month, is by using my future section. So I have portrait style calendars in here. As you can see, I still have the month of October behind here, and I have the month of November here, but I will usually keep up with things that's coming up in November, things that's coming up in December, January, in my future section, just by keeping a portrait style calendar in that section. So this is one sheet where I will just jot down everything that's coming up for the month, and then that way, anytime anyone tells me something that's coming up, I can just quickly flip to this particular section and write it down here. So this is my insert notebook. This is where I keep all of my additional blank inserts, and I do have portrait style calendars in here. So I'm going to take out let's take out these 2, and we can do December and January. So we have in December and January, and the next thing that I have in here is my social section, but I believe I'm gonna make this a full planner. Since I am not doing my business planner this month, I'm gonna do a to-do planner, but a majority of the to-dos that I have for my business is regarding social media. And so I did want to have a spot for anything that's upcoming with social media. And it is going to be a vertical style planner. So then that way I can keep up with all of the social media that I want to post on my monthly spread, and I still have my vertical spread in order to keep up with any videos, recordings, my cadence, everything will be in this section. Okay, so that is it for social. The next section is going to be faith, and for this section I do want to change up the way that I am doing it. It's currently a vertical style planner, but I wanted to try out my horizontal layout. So I just created an horizontal layout for a client who ordered a custom planner, but she wanted a horizontal layout. So this will be my very first time trying this one out. And as you can see, I kept it super simple. It just has Monday through Sunday and a section for notes. And I wanted to try it out myself for my faith section. You guys know I usually will write in the scripture of the day and do my Bible study in the morning. And so that is what I am planning on doing here. So I'm just gonna add in the tab, and I am going to try this out. And the last section that I have in here is my budget planner, and my budget planner is going to remain the same. I am just going to take out the month of October, add in the month of November. So for my budget planner, I did start my budget planner around this time last year. So I actually have to start a new one. And so this is actually going to be month 1 of this particular planner. So I just basically just pulled out the sheets of that one and popped it into here. Okay, the other thing that I just need to add is going to be right after my to-do section. I do want to add in my habit tracker. So pop that in, and now I'm just gonna put in a couple of sheets. This way I am able to track my habits for the entire month. And that is going to be it for my planner for the month of November. So Just to give you an overview, we are going to have my hourly planner, which is going to keep up with my schedule. Then I have my to-do planner, which is a vertical style planner where I'm going to keep up with all of the to-dos that I have in any area of my life. The next section is going to be social media, and this is also going to be divided into 3 sections so that I can keep up what I'm posting on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. Then I have my faith planner, and my faith planner is a new layout that I am trying out, which is my horizontal layout. So I'm just going to use this to write out the verse of the day and to do my Bible studies. And then the very last section that I have is my budget planner, and this is where I'm just going to keep up with all of the things that I have to do, bills that I have to pay, and expenses throughout my month. And then if I need any additional notes or anything else that I need to keep up with, that is where my notebook will come in. And my notebook will house any additional details that I might not be able to fit into my planner. So that is my video on my full overview, my monthly reset for the month of November. Let me know in the comments below, are you making any changes for this month? I would love to hear from you, and I will see you in my next video. Until then, keep organizing your life so that you can achieve your dreams. Bye guys.